Repeatedly. I told myself this one time when I was 19 years old and I was trying to get over this guy that I heard that I was trying to get over that was absolutely no good for me. All he did was cheat on me. All he did was break my heart. And for some reason, because of my fear of wanting to be alone, I did not leave him, but I wanted to leave him. So I learned in that experience that I had to do psychiatry on myself, right?
Amen.
So what I had to do is I had to keep telling myself over and over and over again that he's no good for me. He doesn't mean me any good. I need to leave him alone. I had to keep telling myself that repeatedly. I need to leave him alone. I want to leave him. He doesn't love me. I had to tell myself that, and eventually one day I woke up and I did what I told myself over and over again. And that's how we have to be. If we know that in our life, if we grew up in a home that was negative and all that was spoken in our life was things to doom us, then when we came to this class, when we came to this ministry, for those that belong to this ministry, we took on a change of a new life. We took on, okay, we're going to let go of those old things and we're going to step into new life. We're going to step into the newness of what God has to offer us. But not all the time is as easy said than done. Amen? A lot of us, we can say things, but when we have to put that thing into action, it's harder to do. So what I'm trying to see is that not only do we need to encourage ourselves, but we need supportive encouragement around us. And if we learn how to speak life into not only our own situation, but hey, say if Sister Asia called me and she be like, you know, I'm going through right now this and that and that and this and this and that and that, and I want to speak life to her so that she don't be in that stage, in that situation so long. Because the longer you're thinking negative and you're thinking that I can and I won't make it out, the longer it seems like that situation doesn't dissolve. It just stays there forever and ever. But if you get those words of encouragement, if you get that you can do it, you can make it, and God, you know, we can do all things as possible. When you get those words, then you feel like, okay, I can come out of this. I can come out of this situation, and look, it's leaving me really quick. Okay, so this is what I want us to see, that if we learn within our minds and if we focus on the things that we know that we're capable of doing, and if we focus on the things that God has already told us has been in us and is in us, and all we have to do is just reroute that and reconnect that and continue to live life the way that God expects us to live life, okay?
Amen.
Like we all know that we all was born in sin and shaped in iniquity. Some of us grew up in church family, but most of us did not. Most of us did not. And for those that did, that's a blessing. It's truly a blessing, because we already know those roots. We just got to continue on. But for us that got kind of snipped at the cord right there, and we didn't know God, we didn't hear of God, we didn't know what God was about, we had to reconnect ourselves, we had to refine ourselves, we had to, you know, seek and search for God, okay? And so what I'm trying to put in us in this class is to empower us to think positive, empower us to think things that we know that we're able to